Welcome back. We just discovered that we can use these pedestals to link inside the same edge, which is convenient because now we can get the slate back. We're still, however, stuck here then, because we cannot take the slate up that ladder. But there was a symbol written on the pedestal there, so you wonder what would happen if we draw that symbol on the slate. Then let's drop it. See what the Bahro do when they encounter a tablet with a symbol on it. He just takes it away. But instead of taking it to the beginning, he now took it to this pedestal, which means we can actually get the pedestal up here. Interesting. So as Asher said, we can give the Bahro some simple commands by drawing symbols on the slate. Let's try this symbol. So let's see, that's, yeah, and then 3 lines like that. I hope that's good enough. Walk away. And instead of linking away, he shrieked and something happened. Big flash of light. Oh, and there's steam now. See, there's steam coming out of this crack. I just said that these things we saw over there looked like steam vents, so maybe now we can do something with that. But oh, seems we cannot cross the bridge anymore because there's steam in the way. And I can't say I blame him there. I mean, steam is boiling water. It's very, very hot. So I wouldn't want to walk through that myself either. So let's see if we can find a way around that. Let's try the tablet trick. Or the slate trick. I keep calling it a tablet. The slate trick again. So we see that now the symbol of the second pedestal has appeared here, and we can actually use that to link to that pedestal. So let's try that with the symbol of the third pedestal that we saw. Let's see if I remember that symbol. Oh! Another flash of light. That's not really good. It seems that the effect of the steam command is time limited. Which means we can cross the bridge again, but let's try this anyway. I think it was something like that. Let's hope that's good enough. Let's drop it down. And he's walking through the through the spikes. Well, it seems he understood. And the symbol appears here. Now we can link to this pedestal. That saves us some time. But the steam is gone again. As I said, it appears to have been time limited. So let's call the steam up again. Any symbol you've drawn, you can draw again without having to actually draw it by just clicking it here. You can see there's 2 more empty spaces for symbols that we haven't drawn yet. Let's drop it. Oh. Sorry, I just got stuck when the Bahro linked in there. Actually leaves a slate behind, so I could pick it up again if I wanted to, but I don't need it. Well, let's see if anything happens over here now. I can actually run. It's a bit quicker. No. Nothing appears to be happening. Nor is there anything happening here. Well, these steam vents, if indeed they are steam vents, appear to have valves on them. So let's switch them. There's a whole bunch of these, and I guess we need to switch all of them. Oh, and Asher shows up again.
I was not so sure of you, and yet you have done well. But do not be proud. You think you understand what you see? You may be wrong. For example, this appears to be ice. Like the prisoners, there is life here that seeks heat, unseen life, in the water. There is no longer heat in this place, but you can make them bring it.
Well, we already found out that we can make the Bahro bring heat, but Asher's speech was not entirely unhelpful, because he did mention that there's life in the water, which we hadn't seen yet. Maybe useful. I don't know. Well, let's just switch all of these vents on. I think that's all on this side. There's 2 more on this side, if I'm not mistaken. I'll try to limit the amount of running I do. In this case, the distance we have to walk isn't actually that big, so not really any need for me to run. Interesting that Asher mentioned life in the water that's attracted to heat, because we have seen life in the water that's repelled by heat before, in Riven. The Bahro brought the slate back here, so I'm gonna take it with me and link back over here. Now what I'm curious about is if turning on the steam vents had a result over here. So let's call the heat again. Oh, and now we see that these controls have been raised. We can move them. Interesting. Let's see what happens when we move them. Oh, Bahro picking up the tablet. Oh! And it appears that now there there is something in the water here. Looks like a grove of some kind. Wonder if there's something we can do with that. Appears to have something to do with the controls, maybe. Let's see what happens when we change one of them. Oh, look at that. We can set which direction the groves go. Because apparently we can switch which direction the heat goes along the pipes by using the controls. But we'll see what we can do with that in the next video.